Test, test. Sun, drinks, excitement, and adrenaline. You've waited 2 years, and now OKTAGON will return to Prague's legendary Štvanice Island with the most stacked card it has ever seen. The much-anticipated battle to be crowned the queen of the bantamweight division. Women's champion Cecilia Bolanda is preparing to defend her title for the first time, but undefeated world number 20 Lucia Svabova is out to take the much-coveted title away from her. Will Bolanda be the one to end her invincible streak, or will the crowd at the Štvanice Stadium bow before a new queen? Get ready for all 4 quarter-final middleweight fights in the Tipsport Game Changer European MMA Champions League, with €1 million at stake. Turkish middleweight OKTAGON champion Kerim Engizek hasn't tasted defeat in an incredible 11 years. But a representative of the brutal Old English school of fighting and 2-time Cage Warrior champion Mick Stanton is coming to bring an end to that era. A battle of fighting styles. After finishing Kristofic, new Czech star of OKTAGON and author of 8 knockouts, Humberger faces another war mission. He'll be facing off against South African champion Hulm, who boasts 8 submission wins on his record, including over Tipsport Game Changer Season 1 finalist Michaelides. Krzysztof Jotko boasts 11 wins in the UFC and has the scalp of welterweight champion Dracula Surdu in his collection. Slovak warrior Marek Mazuk will face the biggest challenge of his career as he enters the cage against the legendary Polish fighter. And Polish striker and former interim OKTAGON champion Piotr Wawrzyniak will enter the fight of his life as he comes head-to-head with an Iranian wrestler with high-precision punches, Hojat Hajivand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest tournament of the year. OKTAGON 74, Bolanda versus Svabova. Buy the pay-per-view wherever you are and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament on oktagon.tv.
Welcome to the official weigh-ins here for OKTAGON 74, the tournament that is the jewel in the summer crown and the tournament that sees us return to the iconic, the beautiful Štvanice Island, a special place for OKTAGON fans and the fighters amongst us. You look at the special moments we've had, the questions we can ask in this tournament are unlike any other. How long will the Mexican wave last? Will we see Andre Novotny dance again? How many times will Pavel Neruda cry during the tournament? The Tipsport odds have opened at 3 times if you want to get your bets in on that. With a special tournament, we also have a special fight card. That is right. All 4 Tipsport Game Changer quarterfinals will take place tomorrow night. We will see who will step forward to cementing their legacy and claiming that €300,000 prize. On top of that, we will find out who is the queen of the bantamweight division. As Cecilia Bolanda defends her crown for the very first time against the silent killer, Lucia Svabova. You can join us and watch us if you're in Germany on RTL Plus and, of course, on oktagon.tv. And tonight from 5, we'll be doing the open workouts and the final stare downs between the fighters at the Rashinovo Najebji. Is that right? Nailed it? Close. Okay, we'll be there at 5 o'clock. Make sure you are there too. So let's get this underway. First of all, the YouTube free prelim to kick us off. We have an excellent bout. So let's welcome first to the scales and to mixed martial arts, Niamh Kinahan. 26 years of age, from Manchester in the UK, representing Frank's Gym, making her professional mixed martial arts debut. Started Muay Thai age 5, earned the moniker of Queen of Muay Thai. 61.2 makes weight for her MMA debut. Earned that moniker of Queen of Muay Thai, won the WBC Lightweight Championship, WKA Championship, WA Lightweight and Super Lightweight Championship, ISKA, MTGP and KGP Championship alike. Now let's welcome her opponent from the Czech Republic, Michaela Pocahontas Halavchikova. 26 years of age from the Czech Republic, making her professional debut as well. Also comes from Muay Thai. Started age 15, was the Czech amateur champion, 23 fights as an amateur, 15 wins, and then also worked her way to a 10-8 record as a pro. 61.5 there for Halavchikova. Interestingly enough, Halavchikova also has a win over Lucia Svabova in Muay Thai. What a fight to kick us off. Both these ladies making their mixed martial arts debut. Kinahan versus Halavchikova. Ladies starting the card and ending it tomorrow night. What a night it will be in the Štvanice Stadium. Next up, we have a catchweight bout set at 69 kilos. Let's welcome to the scales, virtuoso himself, Rafael Federico. Rafael Federico, 25, fighting out of SPG Ireland, representing Grazie Bolanzo at mixed martial arts as well. IMA Leeds, and of course 6-fight pro, 5 wins, 4 finishes in there. Needs to hit 69 or under. 68.8 there for Federico. Making his second appearance inside the octagon cage. Now let's welcome his opponent, making his octagon debut, Wojtek Kol. Wojtek Kol, 26 years of age, from the Czech Republic, making his octagon debut, stepping in for Jakub Tikota on this fight, representing All Sports Fight Academy. You'll see Patrick Kinsell in the background there as well, his coach and mentor. 2-0 as a pro. He's hit 69 on the money. He's 0.1 over as it stands. We'll bring in the hoop. Let's look at this as well. 28 fights as an amateur, 21 wins, 3-time amateur Czech champion, and now making his octagon and professional debut. 68.95 for Wojtek Kol. What a fight this is as well. Looking forward to seeing how these match up. Last fight for Wojtek was December 2023. Got a unanimous decision win on that one. Won his debut, I should say, with a first round KO. Rafael Federico versus Wojtek Kol tomorrow night in the Štvanice. They will be locking horns and making that walk into that iconic cage in that venue. Also making his debut, we will welcome another debutant, a catchweight at 87 kilograms this fight. Let's welcome Andre Langen. 36 years of age, from Germany. 6 pro fights, 3 wins, 3 finishes in there, all by way of knockout as well. Fastest finish in that is 48 seconds. Started with kickboxing age 17, won the world and European title there with 35 fights. Needs to hit 87 or under. 86.9 there for Andre Langen. Outstanding stuff there. Andre Langen making his debut. Now let's welcome somebody who's had one hell of a 2025. Let's welcome him back to the scales, Daniel Ligocki. 28 from the Czech Republic, 5 pro fights, 4 wins, all by finish, 2 submissions, 2 knockouts, and in 2025, he added 2 finishes to that as well. He's hit 87 on the money. Octagon 67 made his debut against Dominik Schobert, won that, and then 2 weeks later stepped in to take on Eric Lorenz and got a first round DAS to finish that fight. 86.9 for Ligocki. Outstanding stuff, these two stepping in. Fairly short notice fight, but super exciting to see these two lock horns. All wins by way of finish. One hell of a fight there for us at the Štvanice. Langen versus Ligocki. So this card features all the Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinals. We also have a reserve fight as always. Before these guys step on the scale, let's take a look back at the story of this fight.
Get ready for a tough duel between 2 seasoned fighters motivated to secure their place among Europe's elite. David Zavada is one of the most experienced names on this year's Tip Sport Game Changer roster. He boasts 19 wins on his record and has competed in some of the world's most prestigious leagues. He's achieved 17 awe-inspiring wins before the limit, most of which came in the first round.
That's it! Oh my goodness!
Now, the highly experienced German fighter wants to climb back up to the top of the rankings. A victory in this bout would certainly lead him to other big fights, but it's going to be far from easy. Kamil Oniszczyk fearlessly entered Octagon, and as a replacement fighter, he truly put reigning champion Engizek to the test. The Polish representative has trained alongside the world's elite fighters in the renowned Killcliff Gym in Florida. Out of 10 wins, Oniszczyk has scored 6 finishes, and in particular his kicks can cause serious damage. He's achieved victories through devastating low kicks, body kicks and head kicks, and his opponents need to keep a close eye on his legs if they want to stand a chance against him. Which of these two warriors will return to winning ways?
So this a Tip Sport Game Changer reserve fight. Let's welcome first at the scales, Kamil Oniszczyk. 28 years of age, representing Poland. Alongside his prep in Poland, has also been preparing out in Brazil with the Fighting Nerds. ACB veteran, Bellator veteran, 15 pro fights, 10 wins, 6 finishes, 5 by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Started grappling age 14, a record of 35-9 in that grappling competition realm. And then you look at those accolades: 2 times BJJ Polish champion, bronze medal in the ADCC pros. And he also holds a fight of the night or a knockout of the night bonus from ACA for a head kick knockout. Needs to step on the scales. 84.4 is the magic number at middleweight. That is with the 500 grams allowance. .55, 0.15 there for Oniszczyk to lose. He will have 2 hours from the moment he stepped on that scale. And as always, we'll keep you updated with all the weights and what goes on next. But again, this is the Tip Sport Game Changer reserve fight. We have our 4 quarterfinals. If any drama happens with those quarterfinals, those 8 fighters, then one of these fighters will be called upon to step in and step up to face whichever competition that is. So Oniszczyk, again, 2 hours to make that 0.15 off of the scale to hit that 84.4. Now, let's welcome his opponent by way of Germany, David Zawada. 30 pro fights, 19 wins, 17 finishes, UFC vet, KSW vet, PFL veteran, 1 fight of the night in the UFC, 1 performance of the night there, wins over Erhan Kartel, that by Dr. Stoppard, and Hoja as well, a 3rd round heel hook for that victory. 84.4 for Sagat Zawada. These guys will face off now. And again, with the reserve fight, we'll keep our eye on the 8 fighters in the quarterfinals to see if these will be called upon. Germany versus Poland, Oniszczyk versus Zawada. This your Tip Sport Game Changer reserve fight. Final words tonight. They will stare off one more time, then they will step inside that cage. Next up, we have a featherweight contest. Let's welcome, making his debut, Adrian Hammer Hamanski. 27 years of age from Poland, 5 professional fights, 4 wins in there, 3 by way of finish. Last fought in April, got a 1st round finish in just 40 seconds. And the feud for this fight started back at Octagon 70. Needs to hit 66.3 at featherweight. Again, Hamanski was in the corner of his teammate when Rochelle beat Kutala. And that's where this fight all began. 66.2 there, makes weight Hamanski. Again, this feud started way back Octagon 70. It will be settled tomorrow night. Now, let's welcome his opponent, the one, the only, Radak Ruchi Rochelle. Rochelle, 30 years of age from Brno, representing Muay Thai Brno. 6 fights in mixed martial arts, 4 wins, 1 finish. That 1 finish was at Octagon 70 with a TKO over Karo Kutala. And that is where this all began. 66.3 on the money for Rochelle. Let's bring these guys together. He'll take a sip again. You look at his fight record, 6 in MMA, over 30 fights in K1 Muay Thai and boxing, former DFN champion, the highest takedown defense in all of Octagon. 81%, 56 of 59 takedowns defended by Rochelle. Never a dull moment here with a Rochelle stare down. This goes down tomorrow night. Rochelle versus Hammerski. They will settle it once and for all inside the cage. Should have also introduced, obviously we have the wonderful Pavel Neruda that way, Andrei Novotny, and also Mini Novotny has made it. The Mini-Me, the step in the legacy. She is also my boss, so that's good. That's interesting. Now we'll move on to the first of our Tip Sport Game Changer quarter finals. He has made it to the pyramid once and for all. Let's check out the fight between him and the interim champion Hojat versus Vavzhinyak.
The European MMA Champions League will witness a pivotal battle for a place among the top four. Recently, Piotr Vavzhinyak beautifully demonstrated why he's considered the dark horse of the Tip Sport Game Changer. In the opening rounds of his duel against Mazuk, he entered a wild shootout and eventually dealt the Slovak warrior a decisive blow.
Wow, tohle ten dogfight, Marek Mazuk padá na zem.
When it comes to having brutal exchanges with his opponents, Vavzhinyak is known to be fearless, and this was the 9th KO of his career. In his next bout, the former OKTAGON interim champion is coming to conquer the Štvanice, no matter who stands in his way. But Hojat Hadjivand has shown unbreakable determination in this year's Tip Sport Game Changer tournament, winning 2 reserve fights with performances that got everyone talking. His uncompromising victories earned him a place in the main part of this prestigious tournament, and now he has a chance to win big. With 4 submissions on his record, he's best known as a quality grappler, but this year, he's shown a different side to him. He's confirmed he's a complete fighter with 2 convincing first-round knockouts, and proved that those who underestimate his stand-up skills do so at their peril. Will Hadjivand find the right combination to take down the Polish destroyer? Or will Vavzhinyak's renowned ruthlessness be on full display?
Let's welcome first, representing Germany, Hojat Hadjivand. 34 from Germany by way of Iran, representing Astra Sport Academy. Multiple-time reserve fighter, was supposed to fight Mazuk. In this fight, Mazuk moved up to fight Jotko. And now he has got the call to step up against Vavzhinyak. Stepping on the scales needs the 84.4. 84.4 on the money for Hadjivand. Started wrestling age 10, but you look at the 2025, the grappler turned into a striker. 2 first-round KOs has earned in this spot. Now let's welcome his opponent, former interim champion Piotr Pietrek Vavzhinyak. 34 years of age from Poznan, Poland, former interim champion at middleweight, OKTAGON 70. He won in first round to move into the quarterfinals over Marek Mazuk. Also holds a win, the first man to TKO Chepo. 84.15 there for Vavzhinyak. Poland versus Germany, the first of our Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinals set for tomorrow night. Absolutely love it. 3 more quarterfinals to go. Let's take a look at the next one and the 2 fighters that will compete.
Who will earn their place in the top 4? Polish fighter Krzysztof Jotko is used to taking on big challenges. After almost 10 years on the UFC stage, he wants to conquer Europe and dominate Tip Sport Game Changer. In Karlovy Vary, he put an end to Dracula Jon Serdu's hunt, wiping him out of his way to score his incredible 26th win. In that duel, Jotko used his experience fighting all over the world to his full advantage, as well as his top preparation at the star-studded American top team gym. Now he believes he'll blunt the weapons of another dangerous striker and confirm his status as one of the favorites to win the whole tournament. When the dreaded knockout artist Marek Mazuk enters the cage, everyone must be on full alert. The Slovak fighter has big wins over names like Zavada and Cordeiro under his belt. And in the boxing ring, he even knocked out seasoned Brazilian warrior Apollo Silva. His opponents want to avoid his punches at all costs, because those fists can cause catastrophic damage in no time at all. The fans have motivated him to get back into the game, and Mazouk wants to reward them with another breathtaking performance, ideally topped off with a brutal KO. Now he has a unique opportunity to advance to the semi-finals. Will he officially become the first fighter outside of the UFC to defeat Jotko, or will the Polish matador's skill set prove too tough for him as well?
Let's welcome first to the scale from Slovakia, Marek Mazouk. 29 years of age, representing Slovakia. He was voted back in by the fans for this. Again, that lucky loser vote went online, and he came out way in the lead to step up and now replacing Vlasto Chepo in this fight. Representing Base MMA Nitra and Ankos MMA, voted back in. 11 fights, 9 wins, 7 finishes, and all by way of knockout. Needs to hit 84.4. $86.65, 2 kilos, 0.15 over the allotted 84.4. Drama already in the Tip Sport Game Changer. Again, he will have 2 hours to continue pushing to make that weight. Should he make it, we will let you know. Possibility is now those reserve fighters, Onischuk and Zavada, might be called upon to step up and into this fight against Krzysztof Jotko. We will see, and we will keep you posted on all of this. But again, 2 kilos, 2 hours to make that weight for Marek Mazouk. Now let's welcome his opponent from Poland, Krzysztof Jotko. Stepping up, making his way to the scales, representing the American top team and Planet Eater, Peter Sobota in his corner there. Octagon 70 made his debut, got the unanimous decision win and the scalp of welterweight champion Jon Serdu. PFL vet, UFC vet, 14 fight UFC veteran, needs to hit 84.4. They're going to bring the ring in for this one as well. We shall wait, we shall see. Again, Marek Mazouk, 2 kilos to make. We will see right now how much more Krzysztof Jotko will have to cut to hit that 84.4 limit. $86.45, both hitting the scale at over 2 kilos from that allotted agreed 84.4 limit. Big drama already in the Tip Sport Game Changer. Again, we have the reserve fight on Onischuk and Zavada, but these two will now have 2 hours to make the weight. Poland versus Slovakia, Mazouk versus Jotko. Two kilos, 2 hours. These guys will now go away and attempt to make that allotted 84.4. Next up, we have one hell of a fight. Czech Republic versus South Africa. Let's take a look at the two fighters competing in this fight.
In Karlovy Vary, a new star was born. Dominik Humberger entered Octagon like a typhoon and collected Pirat's highly prized scalp. This marked Humberger's 10th win and 8th KO. The Czech fighter puts on thrilling fights, thanks to which he's fast become a fan favorite.
Chci být jednou tady, aby bylo to jméno, aby věděl každý, kdo je Dominik Humberger, to byl obrovský válečník.
But in this quarter-final fight, he'll be coming head-to-head with another fighter who made an unforgettable debut this year. In February, Mark Hulm put on a performance that earned him huge respect.
Oh my goodness, huge left hand!
He completely dominated Greek Warrior and finalist in the very first Tip Sport Game Changer, Andreas Michaelides, eliminating him from the tournament in the first round.
Oh my goodness! Mark Hulm with a statement victory here!
The champion of South Africa's biggest organization, EFC, believes he has what it takes to crush Humberger.
I'm gonna turn Humberger into a smash burger. I'm confident in winning this fight, as confident as the sun coming up tomorrow.
On je zkušenost má zase někde jinde ale to o Pirátovi říkali taky.
Let's welcome first to the scales from Pretoria, South Africa, Mark Hulm. 30 years of age, representing South Africa, the first and only South African fighter to appear in the Octagon cage. Made his debut back in February, Octagon 67, beat Tip Sport Game Changer second season finalist Michaelides by first round guillotine in just 2 minutes 20 seconds. I think we might have two face-offs at the end of this after that. There we go. ACA vet, former EFC welterweight champion. You look at his record as well, 16 pro fights, 13 wins, 8 finishes, all by way of submission. Needs to hit 84.4, 84.35 for Mark Hulm. Again, that incredible debut back at Octagon 67 saw him announce himself in Octagon. That finish over Michaelides was a real statement one. We'll bring you over this way, my friend. Welcome back. Now let's welcome to the scales the one, the only Dominik Humberger. Representing the Czech Republic, 29 years of age, fighting out of HS Team and MMA Monster. 12 pro fights, 10 wins, 8 finishes, matching those of Mark Hulm, all by way of knockout, though including that debut Octagon 70 where a star was born in his fight against Pirat Krzysztof, which got the second round TKO in that. Serving Czech soldier as well. We need to bring in the scale. I'll let you know it's not as dramatic as the 2 kilos. You look at that, he serves in the military, serving Czech soldier, close combat instructor for the army, ambassador of the military for the F Cancer campaign and charity they've got. Started boxing age 14 and has also represented the Czech Republic in that sport. Needs to hit 84.4, 84.9, there we go, 0.5 there, half a kilo for Dominik Humberger to have to make to hit that 84.4 limit to make this Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinal official. Already we've had the drama earlier on. Now we'll see this one unfold as well, but what a fight we have in front of us. South Africa versus the Czech Republic. Hulm versus Humberger, South Africa versus the Czech Republic tomorrow night, the Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinal. Next up, our co-main event, the final quarterfinal of the Tip Sport Game Changer. Ahead of this, let's take a look at the two fighters that are about to step on the scale.
A place in the semi-finals is at stake. It's been a whopping 11 years since Karim Engizek last felt the sting of defeat. He became the first man to defeat Patrick Kinsella in Octagon, and before a fired-up Frankfurt Stadium, he seized the middleweight throne. Thanks to that stunning victory, Engizek enters this year's Tip Sport Game Changer tournament as one of the favourites to win. At the start of the year, he conquered the first step of the tournament and defeated the tenacious Oniszczuk.
Here, Kareem stalking, wants that finish.
Oh, and he's hunting it.
But Mick Stanton plans on stopping his entry into the top 4. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best, is the motto the English warrior lives by. During the draw at Karlovy Vary, he displayed unwavering confidence and without hesitation chose to take on the reigning champ of the division.
Choosing to fight Karim Engizek. There we go!
Stanton has won 5 of his last 6 fights. And in the round of 16 at Trinec, he crushed the hopes of Milos Petrasek.
I am a different level.
Will Stanton be the one to end Engizek's winning streak?
This, rightly so, the co-main event. Let's welcome first, representing England, the Heighton Hammer, Mick Stanton. 38 years of age from Liverpool, England, representing ASW HQ under Darren Monis, former Cage Warriors champion, currently undefeated in Octagon, earned this quarter-final spot with the winner Octagon 67 over Miloš Petrošek, unanimous decision victory, and picked this fight, stepped up to face Kerim Engizek. 84.35 for Mick Stanton. Job done. 16 weeks he's been preparing for this fight. Was boxing since the age of 11. National schoolboy champ, represented England as that, and up until the Tip Sport Game Changer did mixed martial arts technically as a hobby. Next up, let's welcome representing Turkey, Kerim Engizek. 34 from Turkey, current middleweight champion for Octagon. That belt is frozen during the tournament. Unbeaten in 11 years, 15 fight win streak. That is 3,710 days of not tasting defeat. Stepping on the scales now, he's to 84.4. 84.5 will bring in the ring just to make this official, but let's look at that record again. 15 fights win streak, including wins over Kinsel back at Octagon in front of 60,000 fans in the Eintracht Stadium. That is where he claimed the belt. 26 pro fights, 22 wins, 17 finishes in there as well, 14 knockouts and 3 submissions, and has never lost by KO. And he's to 84.4. $84.4 on the money for Kerim Engizek. There we go. Our co-main event, the final quarter-final in the Tip Sport Game Changer is official for tomorrow night. Again, you can watch it in Germany on RTL Plus to tune in to watch Kerim Engizek. You can also watch around the world on OKTAGON.tv. We will bring these guys together one more time. So used to signing autographs, that's the thing, right? Next up, we will bring this again, Turkey versus England in this Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinal. England versus Turkey, Stanton versus Engizek tomorrow night in the Štvanice. Let's go indeed. What a night of fights. What a night indeed. All 4 quarterfinals on one night. And to top it all, we have a main event that is truly worthy of this slot and this return to the Štvanice. So let's take a look at the 2 ladies that will compete for that bantamweight crown.
The thrilling event at the iconic venue will be topped off by a much-anticipated title battle. From the north comes a Norwegian conqueror, who's earned huge respect from fans and fighters alike, the mighty Cecilia Bolander.
Oh, there's a left hand! Huge moment for the Norwegian!
At the end of last year, she fought 2 brutal battles against former UFC warrior Lucy Pudilova.
Bolander's a real competitor, she's a real warrior.
And after their second fight, she excited the O2 Arena with an Octagon belt over her shoulder.
Cecilia Bolander!
But a huge challenge awaits her at the Štvanice Stadium. Undefeated Slovak star Lucia Svabova has earned her much-coveted title shot.
Určite to je akože super meta, že byť čampiónka Octagonu.
Inside the cage, this loving mother becomes a silent killer who shows no mercy. She's destroyed every woman who dared stand in her way, and now boasts an incredible 9-0 record. And she claimed most of those wins before the limit, with 7 glorious finishes achieved in a variety of ways. Will Bolander be the first to find the magic combo and succeed in defending her belt? Or will Svabova finally take the crown she's long been working towards with another mesmerizing performance?
Let's welcome first Lucia Silent Killer Svabova. We welcome the challenger to the scale, 27 years of age from Bratislava, Slovakia, representing that Hanuman gym, 9-0 as a pro, undefeated in mixed martial arts, undefeated in the Octagon cage. and hitting that 60.8 under the 61.2 limit for Silent Killer Svabova. 9 wins, 7 finishes, 5 submissions, and 2 knockouts on her record. Now let's welcome her opponent, the reigning defending champion, Cecilia Bolander. 29 years of age from Oslo in Norway, representing Norwegian top team. Hey, how are you? Norwegian top team and Frontline Academy. Up you go. Oh, you need the time? Okay, we'll take our time. I'm going to talk about you for a bit. Is that okay? Reigning defending undisputed bantamweight champion claimed that belt here in Prague over that fight, the second fight with Lucia Pudilova. 4 pro fights, 2 wins by submission, both by way of armbars. As an amateur, she racked up 7 armbar victories. I think between these two, they have 12 armbars between them in pro and amateur MMA. IMAF European champion, world silver medalist, started judo age 8, and the only fighter from Norway in Octagon. 61.1 there for the champion, Cecilia Bolander. Makes weight under the 61.2 limit. Again, no 500 grams allowance for championship weight. And again, Bolander won that title in that second match with Lucia Pudilova. Lucia Svabova was cage side to watch that unfold. And now she will get the chance to try and take that title from our reigning queen, that is Cecilia Bolander. Bolander, again, coming from Norway, a country where the sport of mixed martial arts, crazily, is still illegal. Absolutely. But that we're trying to change. That we're working hard on changing, and people like Cecilia Bolander, and of course Jack Hermansson will be in her corner tomorrow night. And he's over there. There we go. Jack Hermansson working hard to change the landscape of mixed martial arts for the athletes that compete in that country. Again, tomorrow night, you can join us on RTL Plus in Germany and OKTAGON.tv. Svabova versus Bolander, this for the bantamweight title, this our main event of Octagon 74. Lucia, let me speak. Hi, can I ask you a quick question? 9-0 in the Octagon cage. You watched somebody else claim that title. I think you believe it should already. How will you make sure it's yours tomorrow night?
I will show it tomorrow that it's mine, and I'm really excited to enjoy everything. Today, tomorrow, I'm ready for this.
A prediction for the finish?
I don't give up predictions because I work on my intuition. So we will see.
We will see. And do you have a message? You can do it down the camera in Slovak for your fans that will be tuning in and supporting you tomorrow night.
Ahojte všetci, veľmi sa teším na zajtra a strašne si to chcem užiť a chcem, aby ste si to užili so mnou, takže vidíme sa na Štvanici.
There we go, that is your challenger, Lucia Svabova. Fist bump, there we go, there we go. Now let's welcome the champion, the reigning, hello, it's been a while, right? Tomorrow night you defend your crown for the first time. You claimed it here in Prague. Prague feels kind of special to you. How excited?
It's always been super special for me to come to Prague because ever since I came here the first time, it was my favorite city, like no doubt. Like I love the old town, like the vibe. Oh, it's just amazing being here. And then second of all, it was also my grandmother's favorite place, that in Hawaii. So I still need to if someone wants to chip me to Hawaii, then.
Octagon Hawaii, right? That's possible. We can do this. We can do that. There we go. Listen, you're defending your title. Lucia Svabova never tasted defeat. How will you get that victory? How will you keep that belt in Norway?
Oh, like you see my heart. And this time, it's the first time I'm not been sick. So I'm in such good shape. Like you guys have no idea.
Prediction for the finish?
Oof, I'm gonna hunt. Oh, I'm gonna hunt.
There we go. Goosebumps. Give it one more time. Your reigning champion, Cecilia Bolander. They will face off one last time at the Rashinovo Nabzhiji. That's tonight, 5 o'clock. You can join us for the open workouts and the stare downs. Tomorrow night, you can join us on RTL Plus and, of course, OKTAGON.tv. It all goes down. We are back in the Štvanice forever. Join us for Octagon 74.
Sun, drinks, excitement, and adrenaline. We've waited 2 years and now Octagon will return to Prague's legendary Štvanice Island with the most stacked card it has ever seen. The much-anticipated battle to be crowned the queen of the bantamweight division. Women's champion Cecilia Bolanda is preparing to defend her title for the first time. But undefeated world number 20 Lucia Svabova is out to take the much-coveted title away from her. Will Bolanda be the one to end her invincible streak? Or will the crowd at the Štvanice Stadium bow before a new queen? Get ready for all 4 quarter-final middleweight fights in the Tipsport Game Changer European MMA Champions League with €1 million at stake. Turkish middleweight Octagon champion Kerim Engizek hasn't tasted defeat in an incredible 11 years. But a representative of the brutal Old English school of fighting and 2-time Cage Warrior champion Mick Stanton is coming to bring an end to that era. A battle of fighting styles. After finishing Kristofic, new Czech star of Octagon and author of 8 knockouts, Humberger faces another war mission. He'll be facing off against South African champion Hulm, who boasts 8 submission wins on his record, including over Tipsport Game Changer Season 1 finalist Michaelides. Krzysztof Jotko boasts 11 wins in the UFC and has the scalp of welterweight champion Dracula Serdu in his collection. Slovak warrior Marek Mazuk will face the biggest challenge of his career as he enters the cage against the legendary Polish fighter. And Polish striker and former interim Octagon champion Piotr Wawrzyniak will enter the fight of his life as he comes head-to-head with an Iranian wrestler with high-precision punches, Hojat Hajiband. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest tournament of the year. Octagon 74, Bolanda versus Svabova. Buy the pay-per-view wherever you are and be transported to a front row seat for the entire tournament on octagon.tv.